Game number 1, we have Yuri's Revenge. We have Legend in the top right. We have Kwos in the bottom left. I don't know if you were watching much, but just for the sake of people watching this maybe on YouTube later, 2 hours ago or an hour ago, Legend beat Marco in a best of 13 RIT series.
Okay.
It was 6-4, first to 7, and it went 6-6, and then Legend won 7-6, and that's the first time Legend's ever beaten Marco in an RIT series.
The first time?
First time ever.
Really?
Yep. So I think right now, Legend is either...
Marco's not as hard to beat as someone like Latov, man.
True, but it's the first, like, one-offs or in a series of QMs, sure, but in a Showmatch...
Series of QMs?
No, this was
tournaments.
This was a $30 series that I streamed a couple of hours ago.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying, but
it's first time Legend's done it.
Legend has his War Factory out before Kwos.
Yeah.
That was pretty. I mean, I don't know if that's the power plant buff that you guys, because I don't really fucking notice it, honestly.
No.
But maybe that's what it is.
I mean, the power plant buff.
Early AFC.
Also, Kwos's War Factory?
Seal ready.
Okay, so Kwos actually anticipated the seal out from Legend here.
Yeah.
And built his War Factory deliberately not near the gold.
And just so you could try to block everything up. It's actually a pretty smart move if you anticipate the seal.
Yeah, but is it? I know it's $1,000 for the seal, but it's gonna cost Kwos just into the base walking at the start, right?
Well, it's not even that, because if Legend runs that seal right and gets it on the left side of the War Factory, or even that top one he just
he
put
could
up,
get the MCV with that, man. He could like.
Yeah, he could. I don't think he's going for the MCV. Oh no, he just waypointed it.
He gets the
He
second
needs to
war.
go for the MCV. That was a nice seal.
The seal's still there. The seal is still there.
I think Kwos thinks the seal is dead.
He can't get it out though. He can't get the MCV with that sentry there.
If
he can get the power plant. Kwos sees it now. He didn't quite get. Okay, he gets the power.
Well, he got the power plant,
but he's not low power. He was trying to get it before the ref came out. But the lab out for Legend.
Early tech. That's not so early. No, that's a spy.
I didn't hear the global.
He just.
Oh yeah, there we go.
I told you it was a spy. He didn't transform it yet.
What?
I try to shoot. Personally, I try to shoot something so it like says their unit's under attack when I transform the spy, because both sounds won't go on at the same time. Maybe you didn't know that little glitch.
Yeah, no, that's a good one, man. What do you think of what are the major differences, like the top 3 differences between RA2 Allied and Yuri's Revenge Allied? Like what would Legend be doing differently?
Money is the big one. Money is the big one, because Yuri's Revenge is a slower paced game.
Yeah.
So what he's doing on 6 miners, you cannot really do on Red Alert 2. And the whole never building a Grizzly tank to straight Mirage tanks.
Yeah,
that's pretty
unheard
uncommon. I did it the other day, but it's big map.
Yeah, you gotta be.
I mean, Heck's a big map, a lot of money, but there's a lot of action on Heck going on. Kwos got 4 War Factories out, but he's running himself really broke.
Yeah, Kwos is looking not like Kwos.
Shabby.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but so I'm glad you did.
Split up on the left.
Where's that spy gone?
They're just gonna have to move some. The spy was in the middle. Let's see.
I didn't think it died, but I can't. I must have.
I don't see the dot.
I don't see the dot on the minimap. Must have died. Nope. Well, Allied Eco doing Allied Eco things. Allied Eco is always either trash or fantastic. Okay, there's another spy.
Attempt.
Hello, F. There we go.
So,
Ah, there's a drone floating around the bottom. I assume that got the other spy.
Yeah.
Because it was in the middle, as you say. Ah, oh, he's going to try and bait it around the GIs. Nice try, Legend. Nice try. I mean, if he gets that spy in, it's basically GG. I mean, in R8, I mean, what do you think? Spy in R2 versus spy in Yuri's? Which is worse?
Spy in R2 is better.
Okay.
And my reasoning behind it is because you're already so underpowered on Riddler 2 compared to Yuri's Revenge.
So it's more of a relative thing.
Yeah. You'd really want the spy in Riddler 2.
Yeah.
Yuri's Revenge, it can be hit or miss. I mean, it's nice to get, but...
Drone up top now. Oh, Legend going wee woo wee woo wee woo. Oh,
if he gets in the middle of those, he can probably take one.
Oh, and he baits
nice.
him! He baits him! He got that in. Let's have a look. And now the BFs are coming out.
Play.
He's got one BF. Is he going to go like a few BFs to like be anti-Desos? Or is he going to go BF army?
I personally would have built some Rocketeers to deal with those three. He has no air defense.
No.
And yeah, he can build a flag pretty quick, but you'll be able to snipe a couple of them. He's going straight to the... he's wasting those tanks for those 600 to 1200 is not a good trade-off.
Ah, he's going Grizzlies. He's going Vet Grizzlies. Ah, there's GIs.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
He's already got a lot of Mirage. Vet Grizzlies are going to be OP strong.
Yep.
Super fast.
And that one BF up on that cliff is going to be really nice. He can just walk it down every time he wants. And there's ceiling there still with the Desos too. This is scary. I'm very worried for Kwos right now. You got an allied spy who... You got an allied who spied...
Yeah, you got the unstoppable Iron Curtain.
That is true, but you got an established allied who has fast units, so you can split you while you're icing. You'll do damage, sure, but... Like...
He is getting a lot of Grizzly tanks now.
Yeah, this is... That BF is just going to be everywhere. Although, to be fair, sitting in Deso radiation...
It's half health, and it's only got a couple of Desolators. So.
Yeah! Kwos getting baited? The Kirov going to go down. Engagement at the top. Kwos can't fight that. And that BF is some really good AA. Oh, Kwos could have got the wall. That was silly of him. And back home, Kwos driving right by a bunch of Mirages the Legend has sitting around. That BF gonna go down now.
And before he gets the...
Down it goes. Now Legend goes in.
Now he's gonna need to...
do some AA.
He needs to put something up there.
He needs one IFE. One IFE is all he needs because it's Vet. The IC back home.
Here's the IC, but it doesn't matter. He won't catch the tanks.
No, that's too fast. Elite IFE from killing Nikirov, man. And Kwos just shoots out. Legend taking game number 1.
Player defeated.
All right.
So Kwos in the top left, Legend bottom right. Do you have a favorite spot here?
Not top right. Not top right, but
everybody seems to hate top right. I always used to love top right because you can build across the top left really easily.
You just move your MTV. The reason why top right sucks is look at that very right ore patch.
It's tiny.
Gold. Well, it's tiny and it has hills up, hills down. That's going to slow down your miner.
Yeah. And you can't really get all 3 of those ore patches as easily as you can.
only spot that's elevated.
Yeah.
Only spot in the whole map besides the center that's elevated.
Yeah.
Looks like it was a mistake.
Yeah, I mean, that's wait, is this a Josh
You gotta
map?
turn it bottom left.
Is this Josh?
Yeah, it's a Josh map. Yeah,
Josh?
this is old. This used to be in Xwis quick match.
Sorting out Josh.
Yeah, just that one elevated spot just never made sense to me. Don't like the spot. Everything else is flat ground. I mean, you got elevation at the bottom right, but not where your primary base is going to be. I'm just going to sponsor a #1 for McDonald's. Dude, that's like $8, $9 now. You fucking around. Just
Kwos,
a Big Mac
Kwos
or
AFK
whole
miner.
meal?
Kwos AFK miner.
Yeah, he got a drone in Legends at the bottom though.
And buildings don't build as quick here, so Legend actually gonna kill it.
I think, yeah, he was in the middle of building an ore refinery. That's typical. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Baby Marsh. Right, so Kwos gets his I don't know what the #1 from McDonald's is, boys, by the way. We don't have numbers here. So we have 7 miners from Legend. 7 miners from Kwos. What is this, RAT? Come on, get real. Drone from Legend. Legend loves his drones.
We got more drone, huh?
Yeah.
No, you too.
Feel free to run off to Baby Marsh if you need to. So trip war now, both players. Kwos.
Yeah, left behind though. He lost 1 miner. He's got another one in red, so he had to build a service depot.
No. And what worries me here is that Kwos, if these guys are doing mirror matchup, which is what it seems to be so far, Kwos just has better tank control than Legend. I'm not going to say he's a better player, but
2 tanks at the top.
that's going to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, that is going to hurt Eco. Like how the Rhino shot like in elongates trying to trace the drone even though it's not supposed to.
Yeah, the targeting mechanics are a little questionable.
Yeah.
But we have a split around the top now.
He's got 1 drone in.
Legend sells. What a bold decision, Legend. That was a very bold decision.
Honestly, it probably feels like the final battle's about to come down.
Yeah, but Legend's lost the final battle. Unless he can get a good engagement, he's out tanked.
He's far out tanked.
And out foddered. Lots more baby Mikoses for Kwos than for Legend. And Kwos' tank control is better than Legend, I think it's fair to say, which is what I was saying earlier. What worries me here is in a mirror matchup where they do exactly the same thing. Kwos wins.
Show me more dogs. Yeah, this is over.
It's over. Look at the red. Legend's blood all over the map. And Legend's gonna GG.
Player defeated.
I don't know if you caught at the end. I think Kwos sold too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Here?
I have not lost on it recently. Maybe that's why I like it.
Lots of people don't like it. I remember when it came out. It was for Berg runs map making competitions every couple of months, which is I think really good, and I think is often underappreciated by especially in the pro scene, because or in the QM, people who love QM, they get bored of maps. The era of Josh making a million maps to put in Xwiz is gone. And so Berg, to encourage that, has kind of grabbed together a bunch of map makers and said, here's $100, $50 to the winner, 25 for second and third place, right? And so Teleprime was one of those. I think it came in second. And at the moment, he's trying to design, he's got a competition running for a naval map, which is not everyone's cup of tea. But that's kind of why he's got a competition for a naval map. He wants something new, exciting, because all of the current naval maps, two of them, people hate, and they never get played.
That charge to fucking run to the middle for oils, and
Alaskan is a run to the middle for the oils. Yeah, that's it.
With a naval map.
Yeah.
Do you have a true naval map to where it's not a fucking cash grab to the middle?
No,
fighting it out with Rocketeers, Ava, and shit?
Nope, that's exactly why Berg is running the competition. It's running until the end of the month, and then at the end of the month, myself, Berg, and one of the other... I think Josh actually is, because he doesn't make maps anymore. I think Josh is one of the judges. So me, Berg, and Josh are going to judge them and, you know, choose the winners. But just because it's not just the winner that goes into QM, right? If there are several high-level maps, they all go into QM.
Why they're just doing nothing but building miners, of course. Can I be frank? Some of these maps in Quick Match are just pure fucking dog shit. And the reason I say this is because it seems like every map, you get 2 big piles of starting gems and a whole bunch of gold around you. So it just encourages multiple war factories. And that's where the meta of the game is now. But it's what we're seeing now. Like, let's spam 6, 7.
In RA2, Yuri's Revenge at 6. In RA2, it's 7 to 9.
It's 6. Well, you got Kwos down here. He's already got 7. You got 3. All right, 6 from Legend, 7 from Legend. I'm sorry, 8 from Legend.
Fuck me. Okay, that's probably because of the expansion. Yeah. On Heck, Legend was sitting on 7 for a while.
It's 8 for Kwos.
I think part of that is actually players getting used to RA2, and then translating that into Yuri's Revenge. So I think if you... Yeah, so I think if somebody like you... Oh, minor snipe in the bottom right.
Nice.
I think if somebody like you went into Yuri's Revenge, you would you know, cause a bit of a kerfuffle. And suddenly start making people very angry.
I play Yuri's Revenge. Fuck that, dude. I stream series with Andy every night.
That's normally when I'm asleep, man, so I don't normally see it. That's why, I'm afraid.
Well, we played right after you did that show match last night.
Yeah, you did. And I only noticed that after I raided somebody playing StarCraft, because I didn't see you were streaming until about 2 minutes after the raid.
You couldn't raid me because I was in the middle of still raiding you.
That's possibly it.
Oh shit. You got engagement, lots of dogs, lots of tanks.
Really? In an SVS? No. Outlandish. And have you got your Twitch in your...
5 war factories.
Remind me your Twitch name?
Oh my god, it's Marsh.
That's it. I was typing in Marsh into my browser and I couldn't find it. People, go follow Marsh for interesting RA2 games.
You don't have to.
You have to, Twitch chat.
Dude, I don't even have it set to where I can see if anybody follows.
I know. When I followed you, it nothing came up, which is fine. Who cares?
Brian Behe used to get mad that I had it set that way, but I never cared about it.
No, because you're not streaming because you care about streaming. You're streaming because you're like, hey, I'm playing a game and I want to see people see what's going on.
People had asked to watch.
Right, big engagement here. Lots of fodder for Legend, though. Kwos wins this again. Legend with all this fodder, but he was late.
Split off with 3 tanks, taking out an ore refinery, but not really enough.
It depends if Kwos goes in or not. Both players have sold now.
Did you get the MCV as well? I think you want to go the MCV.
No, the engineer is on full health for both players.
Okay.
Legend
sold then.
Legend should not have dived. Legend wins this tank fight. He would have won it better if he didn't dive in on top and picked off a few at first. But Legend now on the right hand side, pushing down. Kwos GG's.
Yeah. Well played by Legend. He's on fire today.
Legend is absolutely on fire. Matt, THC, I think THC oil in the UK is legal. There's two different types of oils, right?
Nicotine is just a decent alternative to smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, I mean, essentially it's the cigarettes, but without the tar.
The smell, the tar.
Yeah.
I'm not a. It helped me quit smoking, but I'm
That's
not a
the
fan
whole point of it. That's the whole point of it. It's sort of.
I mean, I quit smoking like fucking 8 years ago.
Yeah.
8 years ago, some shit like that. Still
it's
hitting the vape is not a. I've never noticed there's mummies around a fucking campfire on this. Man.
Yeah, I know. Which I love, man. I love. Like it's one of those details, right? Like there are lots of things that, like, again, players tend not to notice and don't use. Like just some random trees around the cliff, and it won't ever make a difference. You know, it's not like you try and fight from the top of the cliffs and the trees get in the way of a single rhino. That doesn't happen. But if you didn't have these trees, players would look at this map and go, "Oh, it looks horrible. I don't like it." You know, and I was about to say the camels are pointless as well. Andy the other day, a couple of weeks ago, disguised a spy as an alligator. On
I'm the same way, man. I only get high when I'm playing games, but like I said, vaping nicotine is just an alternative.
Yeah, it's to either stop.
A better alternative to smoking. No smell.
No, it's to satisfy the nicotine addiction from cigarettes, and ideally quit. But if you don't quit, then it's just to stop you getting cancer, basically.
Relentless with that drone, man.
Yeah, Legend loves his drones. Oh my god, he gets it in.
Well, Kwos got
Sony returning the favor though. They both got drones.
They both got drones.
Yeah.
And in RE2, this is hard.
Well, in Yuri's Revenge.
Did I say RE2? I meant Yuri's Revenge.
Yeah, Yuri's Revenge. One shot from the miner kills the drone.
Yeah.
It takes two on RE2.
Yeah. So in it's.
Who won the last game?
Legend.
Legend did.
Okay. Oh, I should have just looked at the score counter on the stream, huh?
Don't worry. Lots of people ask what the score is in Twitch chat. So you're not the only blind person. So we're seeing 7 miners. Legend with the first rhino out though.
Yeah, Kwos is a little bit ahead on the build order. His third war's out. Legend's still on 2. Legend going a refinery instead.
This is Legend's eco is okay. No, it's about to hit 0 now. It's boom.
Yeah, Kwos is on the 4 wars though. And Legend just got his third up, so.
And the eco is pretty similar.
Yeah, Legend doing what?
Kwos things better.
I like Kwos's build here. I think Marco did this in the whoever was in Kwos's position in the Marco vs Legend series did exactly this, and the triple war really hurt. Because as Marco, he just about juggled the eco right. You can do it in Yuri's Revenge quite easily, but in RE2 this is much harder. This triple war build.
He's got 4, and he's gone nowhere near broke at any point.
No. Welcome to Yuri's Revenge, boys. It's RE2 with infinite money
5
hacks.
now.
Yeah, Legend on 4 now.
You got a split.
Legend should win this. Doofus, thank you for the raid, buddy. How are you, sir?
Thanks for just gonna come out too fast.
Legend gonna
Let's get the war.
take the war. Boss not really fighting that possibly. No, not Marco. There is a new CNC net number 1, no jokes.
Must got more money going.
There is a legit new CNC net number 1. And it is CNC net number 1. No kappa. So Connie's now coming out from Legend.
Legend base walk a little bit better because of that war snipe.
Yep.
he's going to get onto those mid gems. That is going to help him out here. Maybe not right now because no one's going to go broke, but in the long run.
Cost of the radar for Desos, which is going to be really nice in this middle fight. Desos really help. Sentry guns, counter Desos. A bit of help him fodder. Miner stays alive actually. Sentry gun comes down. Oh, sniper Desos. Eco standing strong for both players. Legend now starting to pull down towards the bottom gold patch. Boss, is he going to move? He is now moving. There we go. Rocaster. Legend. I always tend to favor. I don't know if you guys do as well. But red stands out for me a bit better, so I tend to favor red if they both have 20 tanks. But it looks like
Legend out tanks.
Yeah, that's exactly it, pal. I was thinking that Kwos, they were even, but you're right. Kwos is out tanked by Legend.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I think
hard to judge. They're everywhere right now.
Yeah. Marsh's a little quiet. Yeah, I keep turning him up and then down again. Drone takes out one Deso. And the engagement here. Legend destroys Kwos here. Unless he's got some... Legend, why are you sitting still? What?
Yeah, Legend comes out on top, but it's not a massive advantage.
No, I would have expected Legend to push a little bit harder there.
I thought he could probably win the game in that engagement.
Yeah, so did I.
They look pretty even again, all of a sudden. I guess Kwos with
Legend
the
gonna win
advantage.
here. Cross is
yeah, Kwos needs to drop back and then go in, and I think Kwos wins that.
I think Kwos wins that. Legend ran through him.
Yeah. Well, Kwos definitely wins when it's like that.
But look at the cash, by the way. Legend on $11,000 it is.
Yeah, but Kwos not broke, and that's all that really matters, isn't it? Kwos is on 6 wars.
Doesn't matter if you got 6K or 1K. Still,
you got $3.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the ideal amount of money is to be between $1 and $2 like constantly throughout the entire game, right? Never hit 0 and never hit 3. It's optimized spending. Yeah, Legend was a bit scared then, I think. Oh, nice split! He's gonna take out three miners here in the middle.
He's got the lead.
Yeah, it's GG.
I think. Yeah, so long as there's something being built at home. So that top army is dead. Right?
You got a lot of
maybe it's not so bad.
So Kwos, I think Legend runs away and chills.
Kwos is already broke.
Yeah. Because if you're Legend, right, you don't want to push this.
No, you got...
You don't want to throw this, sorry, is what I mean.
Good drones from Legend.
Yeah, oh, Legend, Garrison the Hut! First person I've ever seen fully Garrison the Hut in the middle. So useful against drones. Okay, Legend letting a base trade happen?
Because he can.
I mean, I think he...
Base.
Yeah, he doesn't know Kwos is broke, but he knows Kwos is broke, right? He knows Kwos is broke.
Well, Kwos didn't have enough rhinos to trade with this size base.
And Kwos just quits because he knows he's broke. Command series. Miss a football day? Yeah, don't worry. You won't miss Legend versus Tim. Tim is still ill, so that's been postponed. But check out the SFJ Discord, boys and girls. Exclamation point SFJ. So we have Kwos in the bottom left. We have Legend in the top right. They've got the good spots, right? Instead of being spotted next to the oils. It allows them a little bit more aggressive play.
Yeah, I think we'll see Legend try and take Kwos's oil.
He won against Marco by being, as you quite aptly put it, sir, a pest. I love that. I don't know if pest exists across the pond in the US. I suppose it does because they have pest control, right? But I'm not sure if it's used quite.
Sex pests, right?
Yeah, in like no. Well, I was thinking not sex pest, insect pest, in pest control.
You know what pest? Yeah, that as well.
But I'm not sure the term like, oh, you're a pest, as in you're annoying, is as frequently used. But that's exactly what Legend was doing versus Marco. And here, I can imagine him doing the same thing. I don't think he will though. I think he's confident up 3-1. Probably coming off the high of thinking he's the best thing since sliced bread. My drone disappeared. I thought his drone disappeared.
Oh, that sucks.
Down at the bottom chat. I was just glancing away, but I think we can see it on stream.
Yeah, it seems a bit excessive to re. Oh, Legend's miner died on the.
He's got miner bug.
That.
Yeah, okay. Let's allow
re.
Legend that re. Let's allow Legend that re.
I was very kind to Kwos. Kwos was the one who quit out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good sportsmanship.
Okay, let's stick Coins Kid. This Balth, this is the right way around, correct, please?
I'm sorry?
This is the correct way around in terms of players' positions, right?
Yeah.
Tech building captured.
Berg, fix your goddamn game, okay? Thanks. Cheers, man. Right, so game number 5 restarted. Legend in the top right and Kwos in the bottom left. This series is currently sponsored by both Ivor, aka RA2 Cash Games, and by Mr. Balth, who joins us here. Ivor, I believe, is crossing a desert. Which desert? I don't know. But a desert, nonetheless. Have you been in a desert, Balth?
And you as well, Matt. You're sponsoring the series as well. I've been to Dubai, so yes, I have.
Sorry? Oh, you've been to Dubai? Yeah, that is basically glass, steel, and concrete in a desert.
In a desert. It's a you can't deny it's a desert. Yeah. Can't quite believe Legend is up 3-1 here. I mean, Legend's coming off kind of a batch of pretty poor form, right?
What do you mean?
So today is I think he's lost a few series here and there over the last kind of, week or 2 weeks or three or 4 or 5 weeks.
I paid him $110 since August 1st. I paid him this weekend on Saturday. I paid him. He's played so many series that I owed him $110. Not even lying. In winnings.
But he is still rusty though, right, pal?
He's still rusty. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Sorry, how could I possibly forget?
Kwos failing to drone Legend in the bottom right.
Only 5 matches a week. To be fair, Legend is around a lot more than most other players. That's why he gets offered so many show matches. Tim's ill. Marco's ill. Marsh is
Yeah,
at 2.
sometimes you ask players to play and they're like, oh, I can't. Whereas Legend pretty much
like,
always will say, yeah, I'll play.
Legend's like,
fair play to him.
yes. Now, don't take this out of context, Twitch chat, so please don't clip it. But Legend is the perfect age to be doing this. By which I mean, he's not old enough to be... I don't think he has a full-time job. He's like student age.
Well, you don't need one when you're invested with such diverse portfolio as Legend is. You see.
What? But you do when everything's that you're investing in is going down. Okay, so Legend pushing down here. These miners are gonna live. And a second... Oh, second miner doesn't die. Of course you're gonna lose rhinos here.
Of course getting caught on the retreat pretty badly there.
Yeah, I'm surprised Legend didn't push a little bit harder. Kwos miner, top middle. A little bit ambitious there, chum. I don't know quite why Parthing thought that was the closest goal to you. There was a ref top left.
They still look even on tanks, even after Legend got that. And Kwos' miner is going to get home safe.
No.
Oh.
Oh. Can I not mute myself? Oh, I can.
Alright, I didn't miss anything, right? Just a bunch of war factories and tanks being built. Now the splits.
Yeah.
No, it's because you put xwas.net.
Like.
Links are banned.
Kwos killing the bridge. Is that going to work?
Well,
That actually might cross
different
that.
ways.
I feel like you can still cross that bridge.
I think you can probably still... Hang on, am I muted still?
No, I can hear you.
Okay, it's just Discord glitching out like fuck.
3 tanks split at the bottom.
Kwos with 3 miners on dirt here. Oh my god, Kwos is actually going to take this.
Is he going to lose the MCV?
Yeah, sorry, Legend's going to take it. Oh my
No.
god, he saves it.
No, he doesn't. Kwos kind of hanging on a little bit right now, though.
Yeah, Legend. Wait, is this... Legend's got 2 miners on dirt in the top right. Is this the redemption arc? Is this the cartoon anime redemption arc where Legend just comes along
Kwos is
and
coming
like...
in, though, with a...
Oh no,
big
Legend
army.
lost. GG, mate. Run away.
He's got the Deathos, that's the little rhinos. Legend's not got any other splits going on.
Legend's going for the IC.
Norb, it's the autobot
Yeah.
banning you. Just don't put a dot between the things. It's not me banning you. It's links are banned. Don't put the dot.
Kwos gets his IC out first, though.
And Legend loses the top of his base there. Siege choppers.
You can't cross that bridge, so...
Industrial plan out from Mr. Kwos. Industrial plan out from Mr. Legend. Kwos is broke.
Kwos is broke. That kill was a nice idea, but it's not gonna get it.
It's not the right map for it. Not the right map for it.
Too big of a map.
Yeah, it's and with these choke points, it's not good.
You could send it behind your rhinos, couldn't you? Maybe.
I guess
mean, it's,
so.
as you say, it's too big a
You
map.
got three rhinos at bottom. No.
Siege chopper.
He's got the siege chopper on the battle app.
Actually gonna take it out. Yep.
Yeah, I think what he's doing is he's trying to stop the force shield.
He doesn't get the lap. He doesn't get the lap.
save
Oh
it.
my
Oh,
god!
you got it. You got it. You got it.
Oh.
But he got a whole bunch of
Kwos.
IC drones.
Yeah, legend lost. Legend lost. GG.
Oh, four rhinos ICs as well. at
Even
the
if
end
it
of all
would
of
have got all
that.
9, I don't think it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's
No,
a bottom
me neither.
push.
Well, he'll get the MCV, but then he'll have no tanks left.
No. There's a home
Crossed a lot of
defense
smoky
force.
rhinos. Legend did destroy the nuclear reactor.
Legend is now tanked 30 million to 1.
Yeah, I mean, surely there's no way that Kwos could lose from here.
No.
He took a big hit from the nuke though, on the top tanks.
Yeah, a lot of smoky rhinos. But he just has so many.
And this is GG. Legend reenacting Germany 1944 on the Eastern Front, right, Marsh? No tanks left whatsoever. Kwos coming in, completely battering him down. Alright, this is going to be GG.
Snow map. It's a snow map, so
Yeah,
makes sense.
there should be a lot more conscripts on the field. I think.
That's true, that's true. But I mean, this
They need to
was
start eating each other.
this was close up until the moment it wasn't close. This was Legend. Just quit. Go on, Legend. You got
Yeah,
nothing,
well,
buddy.
Kwos got a much better IC and got it out first. He really made it count.
The IT drone.
I mean, he was ahead on tanks anyway, but
Hotwire, can you unban Norb, please? Please, can you unban him? Thank you.
Well, personally, right now.
What the hell? How did... Oh my god, he loses the war.
Definitely.
Legend, again, in the eternal words of Balth, being a pest.
a pest, Matt.
I know.
That's just you sounded like you needed a little help, so I thought I'd
I
check
often
in.
do need a little help. That's why MJ's around normally. Okay.
Good, 3-2. I'm glad we got a series.
We do have a series. But she's hot and she's blonde. And she's not actually an e-girl, right? She actually plays video games. She's not actually an e-girl. She's just a girl who happens to play video games, which is why I subbed her. And I've played video games with her before. Like, I played Civilization with her.
Player defeated.
That's called simping, Matt.
It's not called simping. It's called networking.
Matt has a friendship bracelet.
I'm not... Hang on. Where is it?
Matt says 15 more years in the friend zone. I could probably be somebody's stepdad.
I lost my friendship bracelet. Hey guys, don't worry guys. I found my friendship bracelet. Here we go. Here's my friendship bracelet. Cal. I also have a card from Cal. Yep. There we go, boys and girls. Anyway, what's her Twitch? I want to see. Exclamation point Cal for Cal's Twitch, by the way, boys. Because I do stuff with her sometimes. So we have Reconcile. Sorry, what was that, Beth?
Never mind.
Oh, okay. What do I do? Play Civilization with her.
NG out for Kwos.
Yes.
I was expecting that to be Legend, but I guess he's gonna seal.
No NG. No NG is turned on, that is correct.
Well, what he's saying is you can't eat the engineer?
Yep. That's
Yeah.
QM rules.
Yeah, I don't like it though.
See, I don't like it. I think you should have, because the reason no NG is turned on is to stop auto caps, is to stop oils being capped.
Yeah.
Or to stop dogs eating your engineer before you capture stuff. I get that, but then have auto
But this is
capture
also
instead.
capped.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but you can engineer somebody's fucking MCV on
Well,
your
exactly.
Ethernet.
So have auto
Why
capture.
can't you eat?
So have auto capture
At
for
the end of the day,
text
dogs eat
structures.
infantry, don't they?
Yeah.
Dogs eat infantry, so that's the whole point.
So have auto capture.
Forces the ref cell. Legend with no refinery. I guess there we are.
Oh, yeah,
Coming
no
up
one building.
anyway.
Yes, have auto cap and then have doggy turned on.
Yeah, I thought it was like
So-
that.
No, that's QM rules, mate. Hashtag blame bug.
Kwos can't really get anything done
That
here.
one should probably be fixed for Yuri's Revenge. I mean, I can understand it on Rattler 2. It's not auto capture.
Yeah.
They're trying to eliminate the engineer rush. That's fine.
Does get
Make
a
it one
miner.
way or another, you know.
Yeah, he's gonna get two
Gets
miners.
2 miners.
He's gonna get more, yeah.
He's one. This is
Stop
game.
it.
This is game
Got
over.
this.
Player defeated.
That is
Wow.
Jova. 3-3. Okay.
I feel like if Legend pulled miners to the other side of his MCV there, then he might not have lost.
You know, and to be
God, I
fair,
think
this.
fucking
I know,
people
right?
shit
It's
on
almost as if they
California.
care about workers' rights. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I want to go to McDonald's on a Sunday. It's not fair.
Cook your own fucking breakfast.
No, I'm hungover.
Yeah.
This is how you know the Marsh doesn't
people
know
shit in
Matt
the
that
streets
well.
of San Francisco because they overpriced the housing market and
Yeah, welcome to the UK, man.
got a
That's
whole bunch of people out of their homes, so they have nowhere else to shit on.
yeah, welcome
But they
to
won't
the
leave San
UK.
Francisco because California.
Yeah. California was a country. It would have a bigger economy than the UK. Bigger population too, actually. I think. No, not quite.
It had the fifth world.
Yeah, it's got a larger economy than the UK.
Number 5 in the world.
Yeah,
it'd
it's-
be number 5 in the world
yeah.
on its own.
What's the pop of California?
A lot, 37 million.
Oh, okay, so half the UK. But yeah, it's about 100 billion larger than the UK. They overtook it in the 20 teens.
Grapes and avocados. They grow a lot of shit. In
Yeah, it also has a lot of oil, which really helps.
But fuck California. 'Cause,
Yeah, fuck California. Move to Texas.
Directly. No, I'm from Florida.
Sorry, excuse me.
It's alright. Florida's superior.
No, that's what most Floridians think.
You vacation here. You pay thousands of dollars to vacation where I live.
No one from the UK chooses to go to Florida, mate. No one. They choose to go to
Really?
Disneyland
Really?
in Florida, but they don't choose to go
Disney
to
World, right?
Florida.
They go to Florida.
Yeah,
Their dollar's hard at work.
yeah. Those good old Republican tax dollars hard at work.
And you know, we're very much a swing state. We've been under Democratic control for a while too.
I mean, which sort of makes sense, right? I mean, the whole sort of Cuba thing of you've got the
a lot of
Latino
people
vote,
don't
which
realize-
traditionally goes Democrat, but then you've also got the Republican vote, which is the Latinos voting for Republicans because they don't want Cubans in.
Well, it's not that. And South Florida, the reason why South Florida will typically turn to a Republican standpoint is because the Cubans very often view Democrat leadership similar to Castro's, and they vote against socialism because they fled socialism.
We have we have a
That's why it'll swing right a lot.
and you have a similar situation to some degree as what we have in the north of the UK and we had for Brexit in the last 5 years, which is a general.
Garden roller coasters are pretty epic. Universal has some really good ones too.
Oh,
I'm going to
Legend's
Universal.
lost 2 drones now.
Okay, let's go back to the game.
I just love it.
You got Universal Studios, we got Universal Healthcare, mate. GG's. right, back to the game.
Our McDonald's are 24 hours, bitch.
Yeah, so some of us.
Oh, are yours? Oh, well, that was Paris, I guess.
Yeah, Paris sucks ass. Anyway, back to the game. Right, what's going on in this game, boys? That's 9 minus for
Legend
Legend.
lost
Rhino's
2
just beginning to come
because you
out.
can't multitask.
9 minus for Legend, 3 wars, 4 wars for Kwos, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 minus. Kwos are war ahead now. Hey, CS, how's the game, man?
Yeah, Legend failed 2 drones in the early game, so must have put him back
Yeah.
slightly.
Keep an eye on this drone at the top left.
Wow.
Where? There's it.
Oh, yeah.
Top center now. He's been moving it for like the last 40 seconds, 50 seconds. You want something, and you get the repair bay there.
Guys, Florida sucks ass. It's just full of old people. Right. So Kwos now 5 wars, looking pretty terrifying. Legend actually also on 5 wars.
Yeah.
ACS.
Kwos just a tiny bit ahead, but it's really marginal.
Yeah. Huh.
Managed to drone Legends Miner, so
Again.
he had to pull it off the.
Pull off the drone.
Is that the second drone?
I think that's second drone.
Legend repairing it to full.
Yeah, I'm surprised he
Kind of him. That's a man who cares about his miner.
I thought all men cared about the miners. Wait, no. It's just...
Oh God.
Miner too there, Pat.
That's why we call them harvesters, so there's no... you can't get confused. Right. No, but back to the game.
MCV.
Legends on MCV, yeah. Boss
On
just...
7 wars.
Why did... Kwos
7
just...
wars.
He's lost
Kwos
this.
had 7.
He needs to go
Yeah,
in.
Legend has to do something now. He has to do something,
Die,
surely.
die,
'cause Kwos
die.
didn't-
Once you sell the MCV, yeah.
Yeah, you fall behind the... Yeah, you got about 10
Kwos has better
seconds.
fodder though. No desos for Legend at any point in this game.
Kwos sold his too.
Yeah, but Kwos is in a better overall position. He's also on 7 wars, but his eco's been stronger.
He just has more fodder as well. I think the fodder is huge.
Legend's trying to conserve his money though.
Of course, his
Legend has more rhinos here, right?
It's
I don't
pretty
know, Kwos
similar.
has,
Everything
Kwos
is
has 30 more
similar.
units.
Kwos has fodder in the wrong places right now.
30 more units. That's
Yeah,
terrifying. That's not just fodder as well. That's not 28. That's not 30 extra dogs.
No, but it nearly is though.
It
Look
could
how
be
many
30
fucking
extra
dogs he's got.
Yeah, he has a ton of fucking dogs. And he's spamming more.
Yeah, I think it's the play. There is no desos. Remember that. So no desos. These dogs can just, you know, clog everything up. Although they are clogging up his tanks quite a bit as well.
Yeah, they are.
But he lost the dog battle. You know, he lost it by a long shot.
Legend now in full retreat. Kwos absolutely
Yeah,
gonna
Kwos is gonna roll him
subsume
now.
Legend.
Yeah, but those dogs did get in the way quite a bit, but ultimately they did their job.
And Legend
And that's a GG.
They're the dogs.
running like the dog he is. Do you think that's how he did it? Do you think he sold his soul to the devil?
To what?
To be good in CNC net for 6 hours?
Player defeated.
Maybe he rubbed a lamp and the genie was like, you can be good at something for 6 hours. What do you want it to be? And Legend was like, CNC net. No, wait, sex. But it was too late at that point. Come on, don't leave
6
me hanging. Otherwise, it sounds like I'm being mean to Legend. I need everyone to bully him. Can't touch that. Bully Legend.
You're accusing the man of only being good for the last 6 hours.
Yeah, that's pretty much true. Valve makes RT sound like such a posh game. I know. Valve sounds more posh than I do. Oh! I deliberately tried to lose my posh accent. People judge you for it. Don't know about.
People judge you for everything, Matt. I don't judge you for your accent, but alcoholism, though. Legend managed to garrison Kwos's hut.
Hot, yeah, I know. That's gonna be a real pain.
It's just small stuff, but it's very disruptive.
What, the alcoholism?
Well, I would say that's slightly larger.
It's not the only thing. Never mind. Moving on. So, nice build. Legend going for... Legend slightly behind, actually. Building an extra ref instead of radar for... Wait, no. That's Kwos building an extra ref. Radar for Legend.
Kwos got extra money.
Legend,
now.
yeah, Legend failed a drone, so he probably has the space to.
Back to what's enlarged. It's your liver from drinking, man.
Never repairs itself. That's fine.
Oh, Matt, if you need to talk.
You know I love to talk, man.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm always fine. I'll be fine until the day I'm not fine, at which point I'll be dead.
As their vice, it's just some are e-girls, electric bikes, and alcohol.
I'm gonna go out doing what I love, boys. Wait, that's love boys as opposed to love combat boys.
Kwos had to run at the bottom, so. Trying it.
So I thought Kwos would Legend would be going for a tech build here with the quick radar, but it doesn't appear that he does. Kwos now going for the radar, and this is going to be the more traditional build. Legend going for a really Rhino heavy build here. Oh! I didn't get strode. How embarrassing! What a disaster!
Yeah, this is looking pretty good for Kwos right now.
Yeah, Kwos with a no thrills, no, you know, what would you call this in the gym world, Balth? Like a lean cut, right? A lean build, right? No waste, no wastage. Legend with an extra power, an extra ref, an extra racks, you know.
Yeah, Kwos got more rhinos and quick attack, so he's
that's
Getting Kirov out by Legend.
yeah, it's gonna cause a problem.
Drop within 5-6 seconds of each other.
Okay, there.
Kirov reporting.
And a Kirov from Mr. Kwos.
It's almost like, you know, they're playing the same game.
In which case, they're playing the same. Kwos wins. Legend cannot be Kwos at his own game.
well.
I'm actually surprised that Legend hasn't, you know, tried more allies. He was so dominant that first game.
Yeah, it was really rather.
Yeah.
Legend's allies is one of the most underrated things, and the person who underestimates it the most is him.
But he got fucked up on Reconcile.
He did.
So
That's gonna happen.
that's probably why.
And it's map specific as well.
That map is it can be a tough map in the beginning.
Legend losing a death zone in the middle. Embarrassing.
ICs are up.
Okay. Boss, a little bit late on his IC there.
Great.
This base trade is not going to go well for either player, to be fair. But it's going to go better for Kwos than it is for Legend.
Kwos' Kirov survives on 1 tick of health. That goes down, gets nothing.
Legend's on the
Kirov
other hand
is
just
on full
sits under the
health, but
flak
doing
tower.
nothing. Will it get an NCV? Should never get the NCV, but is gonna get
Kwos
there.
is
It
listening to music.
NCV down.
It's a marker. Oh!
Is that easy? I mean, Legend is
I think Kwos
Legend is missing his power, but he has a full base. But
Where's the
Kwos
drones?
streaming in with rhinos now.
Where are the drones?
I think looks like Kwos has got this one as well, doesn't it?
Yep. He shouldn't have either. A Legend
I
with 2
don't know what
FK
happened. I
minus,
was too
3
busy
FK
watching the
minus.
Kirons. The Legend had tanks, and then he just didn't have tanks.
Yep. That's what happens when your tanks get destroyed. They exist one moment.
Yeah. But Kwos shouldn't have tanks, but he had loads of tanks.
Yeah, because
so
Kwos was
clearly
all over the map. That's the problem here.
Some shit happened.
Yeah.
Well, he split. He threw out the Iron Curtain second, and then he split his tanks. So he split the tanks up and to the base.
I need to
Player
refill.
defeated.
Okay. So, We have Kwos up in the top left, in the good position, and Legend in the bottom right in the legend position. Legend will, of course, lose this. This is why it's called legend position, because it is the worst position. Is that fair to say, Marsh? Excellent. Glad we had that chat.
What makes it the worst position, Matt?
Well, in the top left and indeed the top right, Valve, you can base walk sort of across, or not base walk, but you move in one direction. You move to the right, you move to the left, set your hands in the air and you wave them all about, right? In the bottom position, okay, now Josh has fixed it, so you can build up towards this cliff at the sort of 2 o'clock position, and you can build down. But then you have to go all the way back left, and it's just a pain in the ass.
Yeah, so it's simpler to just move MCV in this position.
But even in the bottom, if you move MCV, you got to move it to the right, and then you got to drive all the way back to the left. Whereas in the top left and the top right positions, you just move in one direction. Especially the top left, right? Top right, you sort of have to do the same thing. You got to move a bit right. But on the left-hand side of the map, you just move right. Easy.
And the way Kwos has built his base, don't you think he'll probably move MCV across to the right though?
Yeah. But he's always moving in the same direction. Whereas in Legend's case, he has to move a bit right and then go left.
Okay, so it's the MCV. He has to move MCV one more time.
Yeah, sort of. But it adds up, and it's a pain.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
That's not ideal, exactly. Exactly. It just makes the map a little bit more complicated. Having said that, Kwos' build, interesting one. Okay, he sold that ref. Right, that makes sense. He might try and stick down like a forward ref here in front of it, like beneath his right-hand war factory to get the gold down below that cliff. Maybe not. Who knows? So Legend in the bottom right position has now been bettered by, as you just see, Legend putting down a war factory. You can now base walk that way, but it's still a bit of a pain.
Wow, it's amazing that you can reach that far down the cliff with that building.
Exactly, it's a bit of a stretch in every sense of the word. Valve, they're coming for you, mate.
Hey?
They're coming for you.
Oh, you can hear. Sorry about that.
Yep. It's fine, man. K-Wiz is proving himself a strong player. Oh, you mean Kwos? Legend with the early game advantage here.
Yeah, he's got a tank or two extra. Bit of fodder.
Yeah, he's on 3 wars to 3
can't.
wars. Kwos moving down for this much ore? I don't like that.
I don't know. You go one refinery and then move to the right.
He did move up into the middle, that's true.
It's true though, Kwos is a war behind, and he's going to build a.
And he gave up the high ground.
First.
He's given up the high ground.
Oh, he's definitely lost then.
I mean, he's just going to move the MCV again after he gets the refinery, isn't he?
Yeah.
Or maybe build another war
I didn't
and
see
then
that
move.
top mid ref.
Wait. Little did you know that you can build 100 dogs and be out tanked and still be alright.
You can. He doesn't have dog fodder, he has rhino fodder for his dogs.
Yes.
Welcome to the Mikos build, boys and girls. Fourth war?
Nope, because Mikos would have sold right now.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Mikos would have sold off.
He would have sold at the 3 war mark.
Yeah, that's true. No, I thought he sold it on the point.
Well, you see, Kwos, he did put
Legend,
the barracks
he
there
splits
for the
at
quick
just
dogs.
the wrong time.
Legend is split off with 3 rhinos to follow that MCV.
Yep.
That MCV does get the deploy.
Oh, yeah, he gets deploy though.
He's going to need a sentry gun and a repair and get rhinos in ASAP, like now. I think he's going to save it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. He shouldn't have saved it. It should have been on deploy.
Well, Legend's going to get in time for the block.
Yeah.
Legend was going for the block, so it wouldn't deploy.
Yeah, Kwos actually played that perfectly. It was very
Yeah.
fine margins, but he played it perfectly.
And Legend is now starting to get out tank. Definitely out fodder. Look at the units alive. 79 to 93.
Like, the biggest mistake I see Legends, he's just not being able to match these dogs.
No. Kwos is really loving this dog fodder. Now, Kwos, Legend actually trying to go in behind the dog fodder. Nice idea, actually.
Wasn't bad. But
Yeah, it was good TC, but there were still too many dogs left.
Yeah, Kwos just about wins this one, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Kwos wins comfortably in the end.
Player defeated.
Score is now 6-3.
Legend needs more dogs. Simple.
Yeah, he's just not
obviously
matching the dog fodder. He's not matching the dog fodder, or he's not going to counter to the dog fodder. Desolator.
Did you cook a meal?
No, I'm eating a meal replacement. I'm drinking a meal replacement drink.
Player defeated.
It's got nutrients.
I guess I'm proud of you. The bar is low.
Yeah. Well, I had a full English breakfast for breakfast. I went to the pub.
Is this last game if Kwos wins?
No. Yes.
It is, yeah.
Oh shit. Let's do something afterwards.
We are getting on to well, the series has gone quicker than I expected it to.
Well,
hour and a half for best 13. Yeah, it has. A lot of the early games were quite dominant by Legend, and then they were quite dominant by Kwos. What is after this? I don't know. What do you want, chat? So, what do we... I mean, Kwos versus Euro. I haven't seen Kwos Soviet versus a Euro player for quite some time. I'm expecting good things from Legend here. Good things. What we could see. I would love to see a boomer.
Nice. Spreading himself out, getting all of the gems immediately. Kwos is going to have to pressure, and he is.
This is going to solve the early game Euro eco issue.
Okay, Legend in a strong position now.
He's got the mags. This is going to get very annoying very quickly.
there's the engineer. Open the bridge up, try to take the miners.
Is that about now? And there you go. Bridge repaired. This, he's a bit, he's too late though.
Yeah, he's far too late.
Deso's gonna try and snipe the mag, is it? Can that Deso reach? Probably can't.
If he's in the spot where he needs to be, yeah.
Yeah, you see a tick of
Can
damage
just
there.
reach. Can do a tiny bit of damage.
I think that Desolator's radiation is way too big. They would be overpowered if they made a smaller radiation.
Yeah, I agree with that. Euro Prime knows that now.
That is the way to fix Desolators.
Now I like this small map. I think it stops the Soviet from blobbing, and that you see that the blobbing that you see on larger maps. This stops it. This map. Let me retry.
Well, let me go back to what I said. You stop putting 2 big ass piles of gems and 100 gold patches around the base. It'll stop all from multiple war factories to win the game.
It's not even that though. It's that Soviet tends to starve out Yuri in longer games, which is one of the best ways of beating
I'm talking
Yuri.
about any game.
Oh yeah, I know.
All tanks.
Double mastermind.
I mean,
though.
even then, like What's the build on Country Swing? Right, just 10 miners and then 5 ores.
And the IC, it's because the like point where you can kill each other is so small. Grinder is out. Can the masterminds get there in time? I think they can. Okay, they get a few. Could have been better. Four flax for a single grinder. For a single mastermind. Worth, Ali.
There's another one.
Yeah.
$2,000 for $2,000.
He's got the area prime in that flag.
Oh, that's less than ideal.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna much matter because there he goes.
Ah, he didn't quite get it. He wanted to sell.
Hey guys, let me take off.
Have a go, man. Cheers for dropping by. The rhino's getting around the back. Oh, but I think he's got this.
He's ready to pop. He loses a lot of his army.
Yeah, he does.
Although he does drone everything, but he can't push. And Legend is harassing miners.
And Legend not killing. Legend not actually grinding the units that got droned. Kwos is broke, by the way.
I think Legend might have this.
Oh, yeah, Kwos has nothing.
There it is. Yeah, Legend did very well on the left.
Yeah, very well.
He was also preventing Kwos from getting value from the IC.
Very well
Well
played.
played. 6-4.
Yeah, I mean, some players just have that
Player defeated.
ability.
We are going to see more Legend allied.
Legend allied on Heck. On jungle. I'm not drunk. Shut up.
He's got a better spot, I think.
Legend with the better spot. I think it's the better spot as well. Bear in mind this is the Yuri's Revenge allied as well, right? There's a little bit more open. The water in the middle is now looking like a kidney. You can't really do much against your opponent. I mean, you kind of get it right out, but very much.
Well, you can maybe put scorpions in it if you're facing allied.
Yeah, you could probably put scorpions in it. That's true.
Again, that's like intermediate stuff. That's not going to happen this game.
like it's like if you have the opportunity to do that, you should have won already, right?
Kwos bunkered up.
Yeah, I sort of feel like Legend should take that opportunity of Kwos spending $1,000 on bunkers, not to build a seal.
To not seal.
Yeah.
That would probably... Kwos has built an NG.
Oh, Legend sees it, actually.
I guess this is Kwos's counter to perceived cheese, right? He's like, well, if you're going to do it, I'm going to do it to you first and better.
I just don't know how I feel about this. Barrier out.
You know, ultimately it hurts allies a lot to get...
yeah.
Doesn't get anything.
No, that Harry is
But
doing absolute work.
If you set allies back in their build order early on, that is probably more crippling than it is to sows.
Especially as America, right? You take down that power drop, you'll take down the AFC, and that power drop is then delayed even longer. And in Yuri's Revenge, that power drop
the plane
is...
as well.
And you lose the plane, yeah, Christ. I mean, that power drop timing in Yuri's Revenge is so important.
Yeah, Kwos does have 5 dogs ready to run up underneath it. And he's building his base with cheese in mind.
Seal?
Is that seal
Oh,
gonna...
no!
The seal does somehow get in. Kwos did everything right there. I think maybe he built his War Factory 1 tile off.
And Legend now with a lab out. Was that a spy?
I didn't see it. It was certainly something though.
That
The
War
ferry
Factory
did
going
quite a
down
bit
was
of work.
huge. Sorry?
It was. I was just seeing Legend keeping his Harrier busy. Of course, running in with Rhinos, sacrificing them to Mirages and a Prism Tower. That
Spy.
is not what you want to do.
No. That is in fact a spy.
Is he going to spy the racks?
Ref.
Spy the
What?
racks is very powerful as well. Yeah, don't know.
That was
Don't think he
a
is.
bad placement.
He could have got the racks.
We could
And
have.
then you have.
It was waypointed for the
Then you
war.
have veteran power drops. Veteran power drops.
Yeah,
are
and
actually
BFs.
broken. Yeah, that as well. That as well. But seriously, veteran power drops, they go elite immediately.
Yeah.
Even if they kill a barracks or a power or something.
It's gonna spy again. I'm surprised Kwos hasn't got a drone out to deal with this.
Well, you know, all said and done, Kwos is not. He's not behind. He's got enough rhinos to. Legend coming out with BFs now. This is. But I think he's just going to
Oh,
build
I got
one.
the radar!
That's what he's. Oh, that's horrible.
That is
Immediately
disgusting.
bring the rhinos back to base.
So Kwos now cannot see anything on his mini-map that he scouted previously. Like nobody spies the radar, right? Because there's everything else is better. But my god, spying the radar is the most toxic thing you can possibly do to somebody.
It's horrible, but what's he getting out of it right now? He's just sitting in his base.
Yeah, well, Kwos is
So-
actually now having to scout the map with a gunship.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
I mean,
it's
what do you
annoying,
get out of it,
but,
right? Kwos doesn't know Legend is sitting in his base. That's what he gets out of it.
Right. True, you get pressure relief.
You get pressure relief, and Kwos is on edge. Kwos feels pressured because he doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, I think he's probably got a decent scout on the middle of the map now.
Yeah. But this push down bottom right, he doesn't. Oh, three of this is going down. He deployed too quickly. And the other one goes down.
That BF.
This is scary. IC is out. 2 minutes. And I lost it. Okay, 2 more Desos there. Desos need to pull back. Those 2 Desos actually do go down. IC going to be out soon.
IC off. He's whittled down the time. Legend hasn't been able to go in any further.
But that IC is going to be used in Kwos' base. Oh, and it dies.
Yeah, he only used the threat of it though to push Legend back a bit.
Yeah, but these Mirages move faster than the Rhinos, so he should be able to run the Rhinos away in time. Run the Mirages away in time, excuse me.
There you go, some drones coming out to IC. That'll fuck the Mirages up.
Yeah, well, that will do some real annoying damage. We've got a Mirage on the left, actually.
Of them, though.
Holy shit, those Mirages, they're all dead. All of those Mirages on the right are dead. Okay, no, half
quite
of
a
them.
few. It was a very poor IC in terms of actual numbers.
Of course, about to get pinched.
Yeah. Kwos getting overexcited and running across the map in a straight line. That's not how he wants to play it. Good Deso though. They are all going to die, but it was still worth it.
And now the miners for Kwos go down. Look at the eco as well, 11k.
Oh, you can't fight.
You can't fight that, Kwos.
Head on.
Legend brings it up to 5-6.
Wow.
Glad you agree.
Like you say, you know, if Kwos, if Legend matches Kwos, then Kwos is likelier to win.
Yes, yes, yes.
So he has to diverge in some way in order to get an edge.
Yep. That's how it works.
Well, it's not how it works if you're Kwos, is it? Kwos can play the same build and win.
No, I mean, that's how it works when you play Kwos. You're playing Kwos versus his own game. And we saw this. I want to say it was Leo. In a series about a month ago, 6 weeks ago. Leo versus Legend on Dorado Descent. Legend's Descent. Legend went Yuri and Leo just it was a fantastic game. It was like 40 minutes long. It wasn't that Leo was it was not that Leo was toying with Legend, but it was just a masterclass in how to go late game versus Yuri. And Leo just absolutely wrecked him. And the mistake there, and Legend ended up winning the series. Legend's better.
Leo was Yuri as well. No, so was Yuri versus Yuri.
No, Leo was Soviet.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that he did that.
Yeah, I'm sure it was Leo. Somebody can correct me in chat if I'm wrong. But Leo, the point was that Leo is one of the best SVY players out there.
Well, maybe. I've never seen him play anything apart from Yuri before.
No.
So I'm surprised.
No, I was quite surprised by it as well. And especially because Legend's Yuri is not that bad. But some players just have a matchup. And
I guess if the point is if Leo knows Yuri
yeah,
that well,
exactly.
Then in theory you also know how to play against it.
Yep. So Legend getting his Dangerous Ore. Quite rightly too. Kwos not getting his Dangerous Ore. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Yeah. Means that Legend has to defend the entire bottom of the map right now, whereas Kwos isn't so heavily invested. He can
True.
defend less space. That's not going to matter now, but once they've got enough rhinos on the field and things are a bit hard to keep track of.
I mean, Legend, I'm surprised he didn't send something up to the top left. Just a little bit of damage. I mean, it looks like he's
Kwos
about to it now.
AFK miner there, just sitting next to the drill.
Oops.
Doing nothing.
Look at the eco right now. The eco is obscene. I'm expecting a War Factory boom.
3 sentry guns.
That's along with the
3 rhinos.
Yeah, 3 sentry guns. Legend, even Legend's slightly wary of that, but that's a lot of money to sink into sentries.
Yeah, I think he's gonna kill the Derrick and
he gets the Derrick, and then he kills the sentries via the Derrick. Kills it.
That's nice.
Okay, the drone goes down. Drone takes down a rhino. But I mean, like, yeah, 2 rhinos dead. But for the oil, that expansion
it's
gone.
Worth. Also, 3 sentry guns.
Yeah, 1,500 bucks dead.
So that was enough investment that you know that you can sacrifice the rhinos.
Yeah, I was a bit worried about Legend not having an army. But he seems to have now found one.
Yeah, Kwos has got a bigger army.
But Kwos is also broke.
That's because he's got a bigger army.
Yeah.
He's not broke, he's got 2k.
Okay, he did hit 0. But Legend on
just a millionaire.
Yeah, Legend on 10k. Absolutely frightening.
Yeah, it's Legend who's Legend's not going to get out-dogged this time.
No.
He's learned his lesson and he's spamming out the fodder.
Yeah, he knows he's got the money for it now.
Kwos has sold. I believe.
Yeah, he's on Kwos on 5 wars, Legend on 5 as well. So production is the same, but Legend has the sustain here. And Legend's tank army slowly getting bigger.
Kwos is the one who's on a timer.
Yeah.
He's got the fodder. That's the kicker. He has the fodder. Kwos with some really good tank
But
control.
Legend
Is it
losing
gonna be
everything.
enough? Yes, it is. Because Kwos just pulled a beautiful little move there, getting behind Legend's tanks and getting Legend's fodder on the other side. Can Kwos come back to win this?
No, I don't think he can. I think Legend's got the eco. Legend can sell, right?
But Kwos has got a substantial. He can certainly clear up some of the right-hand side. Maybe not. Maybe I'm.
I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. It's certainly possible.
I think it might be. Legend spamming out the drones and driving up the field with that 10 right now.
He wants to knock out
some damage.
that miner top middle.
Kwos is split in turn. He's going to go after the miners, but he's just going to get no value.
Yeah, he gets nothing done.
He does at least defend up top and maybe loses one miner.
Legend dived for that miner far too hard.
He sacrificed all his rhinos and he's switched into drones very heavily now. Legend has 2 rhinos on the field and 100 drones.
But Legend's eco still works. And that is going to be his saving grace.
Yeah, he's pretty broke now.
If he wins.
Both looking a bit broke. Legend sells.
Sell.
He's defending for his life. Kwos is taking out miners in the bottom right. Legend loses 2 miners, going to lose a third. Third miner does go down. Kwos goes in
this
to the drones.
Dog fodder is going to hurt the drone attack there.
It's just going up to the miners though. He's going to get almost every one of Legend's miners with this.
Yep. But Legend pushing up the top right, but Kwos at home has an army. And that's elite.
This is it. It's GG. Kwos
And
wins.
Legend calls GG.
That was, great series. Very close.
Very close indeed.
Do you mind if I send you this money, Matt, and you can transfer it to Kwos?
That's fine, man. It shouldn't be any fees because we're both UK EU.